Hey guys, welcome back. This is Chuck with the David Business doing some tutorials for WordPress to try to help you guys out who are starting up your websites or blogs. Um, Today I'm going to talk about the very first kind of setting up your theme, customize, where to start. Once you've got your hosting and your WordPress downloaded, what do you do now? Um, so there's a few ways you can find themes. If you signed up with like HostGator, you'll have a marketplace, the Mojo marketplace, where you can go find themes. I use ThemeForest a lot, themeforest.net, or you can Google WordPress themes. I mean, there's tons of places, but when you log in, you're at the dashboard. If you go down to Appearance, you'll have themes, and depending on who your host is, this may be different. Um, but here you got the Hemlock. So this is what we're using right now. Um, so here's going to be some themes. You know, whatever, and then you can try Mojo themes, WordPress.org themes, add new, and find one. So I'm going to assume that you go out from here. Pause this video and go find a theme that you like. If you went out and bought a theme from themeforest.net or whatever, you will download it as a zip file. So you're going to go up to Add New, and it's going to ask you to, if you have a zip file format. So choose File, go find your downloads. I think I still have this one in here somewhere. Yeah, here's a definition eBoard. And these are WordPress themes right here, so you could click. I could click either of those. I could go down and find wherever my Hemlock one is. I don't see it right now. But anyway, you get the point. So you're going to choose that file, and you're going to do install now. It'll install it. You'll go through a process of say, make active, yada yada yada, and then you'll essentially look like this, and you'll have this as your active theme. So it'll say active right here, Hemlock. So now you want to customize it. You hit customize, and it's going to give you, every theme is a little bit different, but I'm just going to show you kind of the basics of how customizing works, and what it means to customize your site. So it's going to pull up your site, and it's going to look, obviously there's going to be no pictures. It's going to look like the demo essentially. But this is what that customize function always looks like. All of your options are going to be over here on the side, and again, every theme will be different as far as what information you get on this side. So, for this general theme, this is the icon, the favicon. A lot of websites will have this. That's the little picture that shows up next to the URL in the browser. So www.liveandlean, whatever. There's a little tiny itty bitty picture to the left of the URL, and that's what this is. Okay, so then your theme will have kind of like your homepage layouts. You want it to be full post, grid post, and if you change those, you'll see them. So like this is the full post layout where it has the big picture. I could change it to grid, and it would make the picture smaller. See if I can get, yeah. So this is now, it has the posts kind of next to each other in grid format, as you see here, and instead of being big, but we kind of like the full post look. So then you can enable the sidebar on the home page. That's your widgets. Over here you see the About Me, Newsletter, Instagram. These are all the sidebar widgets. So if we didn't want that, we could take that off. You want the sidebar on the post. We wanted the sidebar on every page, so that was easy. You'll usually get a logo and header. So here's our logo. You can change image. It'll just say upload image. You can just drag and drop a photo. If you guys have had made a logo or anything, you just put it in there. And then it'll just have I'm not going to go through them all because, like I said, they're all different. But top bar settings. This is just a lot of things about this website that you can change. So the top bar, you can change the social icons, the drop down. And you just mess with this and find where they all are by changing the colors and seeing what happens. And just kind of mess around with it so you get to know your site. And then also they'll have widgets. A lot of times you can do your widgets right from here. I prefer to do my widgets from the back end just because it's easier. This view that you're looking at won't generally be the exact view that your website will look like. It'll kind of condense things. So like for example, this is not what my website looks like or my wife's website looks like. It's condensed. So I'm going to show you. I don't want to make any changes. So you saw the view it just was, but this is really what it looks like. We have 3 photos. They're smaller, whatever. So if I'm messing with widgets and I'm looking at that customized view, just to me, I don't necessarily know exactly what it's doing. So I like to come back in, once I kind of customize some stuff and I have it kind of figured out, I'll come back in here and do my widgets, do my menus, create a couple of posts and pages, usually generic ones with a photo and a title, just so that the website starts building out. So I'll go to posts and I'll create 3 posts and I'll put a photo in each one. That way I can go to the home page and then this will be filled out. So I can kind of see what it looks like, and I can adjust if I need to. Then I'll add some pages and make my menu so that I get this stuff up here. And I did one on pages and how to link your pages to your menu. So I just want to see what everything's going to look like. So I just kind of make some empty, empty posts, empty pages. Just add like a photo, just so I can start looking what that theme is going to look like, and I can start working with its content. And I know what plugins I need to have to go do, download, or any of that kind of stuff. So that's just the basics of getting started with your theme. It's kind of just play around with it. Just remember when you download your theme, if you want to do a static front page, which a lot of people do, because they want the front page to always look the same, and then you have to go to other pages to see information, then you're going to want to go to Settings and Reading. And this is going to ask you if you want to do your latest post or a static page. For blogs, I like to do latest posts so that it's always just updating with the latest post there, the information, and that's just the way I like to do for blogs. But for websites, I like to do a static page. And if you do a static page, just remember that you're going to have to create a page. So add a new page, name it home, and then each template will be different as far as what templates and stuff that you can use. But all of that will be in the documentation for the theme that you downloaded. So this is pretty basic. I know you guys may be having some other issues as far as setting up your particular theme. You're going to have to talk to the developer of that, put in a support ticket, or if there's any particular questions about the WordPress side of it, let me know, and I'll try to help you out as much as I can. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks again for watching, and I'll talk